News, Greg and Liz here with you. Fentanyl seems to be creeping into just about everybody's community, whether it's the city, the suburbs, it's even out in the rural areas.
A new bill filed at the state legislature looks to increase penalties for anyone caught making or selling fentanyl. Capitol correspondent Chris Rosado is here to explain. Chris.
That's right, you guys. So the lethal drug is more accessible than ever, and often folks using drugs don't even know when something is laced with fentanyl. With fentanyl pouring into the country at record numbers, it has all of us searching for solutions.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, and what that tells me as a policymaker is we need to eradicate this. We need to use a number of different ways to do that.
Republican State Representative John Stefanski says one of his solutions is tightening penalties for drug dealers and manufacturers who possess more than 28 grams of fentanyl.
Modeled really basically off of the heroin statute that we used to have, which used to be if you were caught distributing heroin in Louisiana or manufacturing it, you could be sentenced to life in prison. Tanja
Miles is a certified peer support specialist who says that she's all for stiff penalties for those who knowingly make and sell drugs that kill people, but says she wants to make sure nobody is rushing to the wrong conclusions.
Because I don't want it to be add-ons and before you know it, there's nothing else in place and we're just putting people in jail and throwing away the key.
Stefanski says his bill is not intended to go after the users, but the suppliers.
Okay, so first off, it's the people that are profiting off of selling this stuff. It's not targeted to the users. So that's the first aspect of it. The second aspect of it is 2 milligrams of fentanyl will kill you. That we're talking about 28 grams. So we're talking about the ability to kill thousands of people in these quantities that they're selling.
We have to make sure that as we're doing these laws that they're going to be clear, but they're also going to be fair and nobody's going to be disproportionate. We need to make sure we're doing stuff before it even gets to our street, it even gets to a hand of a baby drug dealer.
Stefanski says he agrees getting to the root of the problem would be ideal, only in that regard, it's more in the hands of the feds.
China is selling this stuff to Mexico and it's coming across our border. So the federal government at some point is going to have to get serious about these other countries who are literally profiting off of death of our citizens. And so, I mean, the federal government at some point is going to have to step up. We can take a state-by-state approach, but I mean, Louisiana's ability to go after these foreign countries is relatively limited.
So there are several other bills that have been filed ahead of session that look to do the same thing in one way or another. We'll just have to wait and see which one will have the votes once lawmakers return to the Capitol next month, guys.
All right, Chris, thank you for that. Appreciate it.